feel like I've rewatched things before because I would be with a group of people that are just watching this thing, and so I would be kind of forced to do it, but I've never like enjoyed rewatching, and so I'm really enjoying rewatching Stranger Things. I think it's really, I'm obsessed with it at the moment, like everyone else. Better Call Saul, I'm watching right now. It's really boring. I think it's What's your zodiac sign? I am a Libra. And what that means is I have no idea because I'm not into that either. Whenever I find someone that's like really into astrology, I'm like, hey, I'm a Libra, what does that mean? If you're really into astrology, like, please comment down below. Like, does it make sense that I'm a Libra? Would you be able to guess that? I should have made that a guessing question. Like, can you guess? Can you zodiac obsessed people guess that I'm a Libra? Like, does it make sense? Any tips for feeling confident as a young woman in this cold, cold world? Yes. People who care don't matter, and people who matter don't care. Period. Like, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. These are my favorite quotes, by the way. I'm not saying that these are my words. Not at all, but these are the things that get me going. I do not have an Instagram baddie body or anything. I'm not like super fit. I work out, but I'm not free of fat. You know, like I know that I don't have like super I'm not perfect. But neither are the people that I look up to. Like, I look up to some people, I'm like, oh my god, like, you could be amazing physically, you could be someone I look up to career-wise, like, and people can be happy without looking perfect. And so that's what I strive for. It's not about looks, because people that you could look up to that look amazing, like, they're still self-conscious, so it's not about looks. It's really just about you feeling confident and happy in your own skin. And that's really it. And that's what I try to remember when I'm feeling self-conscious, or a model walks next to me and I'm like feeling short and stocky and like I don't know, like I could be feeling ugh, and I'm like, wait girl, like it's all in your head. Like, why are you feeling this way? You have 2 arms, 2 legs, we're good, you know? I don't know, that could be a whole video in and of itself. It's not that I've made it, I'm still a work in progress, but I'm getting there. I'll probably never get there, but as long as you are kind to yourself and you don't strive to be perfect, you just strive to be you, then maybe we can reach a point of happiness house music, I'll dance to anything. But I prefer. Did I get done? I'm sorry. Also a crazy one. In a relationship, would you rather cheat or get cheated on? I would rather cheat. What do you mean? I would rather cheat. I don't want to get cheated on. I wouldn't do either now. I wouldn't do either, but if I had to choose one, gun to my head, I'd rather cheat. What's your sun, moon, and rising? I feel like this is a rose and a thorn question, but I'm not really sure. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear. My biggest fear is getting kidnapped, honestly. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is disappearing off the face of the earth. Like just getting kidnapped and then put in a basement or a dungeon for a few years and I can't get out and I forget how to learn and read and speak, and if I forget what the sun looks like, that's scary. That's my biggest fear. My biggest pet peeve, oh my gosh, I have too many. I hate when people cough on their hands. And then it's like, and then touching everything, like, oh, let me grab your laptop and type on it after I just, like, oh, even before the pandemic. Oh my god, people, like, when you can hear all the mucus and they're just, like, inhaling it very audibly, it grosses me out. When people are, like, licking their fingers, like, like, really loud in public, and then touching things with like saliva on their fingers, like saliva. And yes, I broke 2 nails. I have a lot of pet peeves. What are some of your hobbies? I like to read. I like to do my makeup. I like to do ASMR. I love to shop. I love to walk my dog. What are my hobbies? I love karaoke. Oops. I love to do karaoke. I love to go to dance. I love trying new restaurants and new places. Yeah, I think those count as hobbies. My recent love is comedy shows. I've been really liking comedy shows. My boyfriend and I just came back from one and I told him it would be a waste of makeup if I didn't do a video tonight. Okay, how old are you? I am in my mid-20s. How did you and your current partner meet? College. Favorite and least favorite triggers for ASMR. My favorite are tapping, whispering, tape tapping. My least favorite, scratching. Nails on chalk for me is scratching. I don't like that. Have you ever met a celebrity? Were they nicer, meaner than you thought? I have met a celebrity. I just don't remember